Hello, my friends. It's a beautiful day with birds chirping, and I thought it would be a perfect day to read you one of my absolutely most favorite books. It's called The Circus Ship. And this is a fiction. This is a fiction story. It's made up, but it's based on a true story of a ship that was carrying animals and had difficulties and crashed. And it's a true story, but this is the take from the original. What really happened. This book was given to us by Ollie Lennon. Thank you, Ollie Lennon. He gave us this book in 2013 on his birthday, June 23rd. This book is written by Chris Van Dusen. Let's say thank you to Chris. Thanks, Chris. This is a marvelous book. So, I'm going to show you the pictures. 5 miles off the coast of Maine and slightly overdue. I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to wear my green glasses for my favorite book. Okay. I'll start over. 5 miles off the coast of Maine and slightly overdue, a circus ship was streaming south in fog as thick as stew. Look how thick the fog is. It's hard to see what's up ahead, isn't it? Yeah. On board were 15 animals who traveled to and fro. The next day it was Boston for another circus show. The captain, Mr. Carrington, right here, was honest and sincere. Doesn't he look honest and sincere? He thought that they should drop the hook and wait for things to clear. But Mr. Payne, the circus boss, I'll show you the picture in a second. Mr. Payne, the circus boss, was terribly demanding. He stomped up to the helm where the Captain Carrington was standing and screamed, "Don't stop, keep going. I've got a show to do. Just get me down to Boston town tomorrow, sir, by 2. Do you want to see a picture of a grumpy guy? Yep, there he is. There's the circus boss. He's angry and he's very bossy. And this is the very nice captain, Mr. Carrington. He really doesn't want to go. He wants to pull over, doesn't he? Then came a crash, an awful bash. Things flew up into the air. The ship had smashed into a ledge that no one knew was there. They didn't know because it was so foggy. Look, see the rock? They crashed right into that rock. And wood is what the boat is made out of. And when wood hits rock, who wins? What's stronger? The rock. And so the rock broke the wooden boat, and all of the animals went flying out, even the circus boss. Yeah. The shattered ship began to tip, then sank without a sound. The splashing, thrashing animals swam round and round and round. Look, there's a monkey riding on the back of the zebra, look. He found a good place, didn't he? Because the zebra can float. The captain said to Mr. Payne, "Pray tell, what shall we do? We can't just leave them here to drown. We've got to save them too." He's talking about the animals, right? He wants to save all the animals. "The animals," yells Mr. Payne. "Why, sir, what are you, daft? It's me that you should rescue. Now pull me into the raft. Now ferry me to safety, sir, before I die of cold. Don't question me," barked Mr. Payne. "Just do as you are told." Is that kind? No, he's not considering the animals, is he? There's his hat floating away. There are the animals still in the water. And here, oh my gosh, he pulled the circus boss on board. But he's worried about the animals. Look at his face. He wants to be helping the animals. Through chilly water all night long, the animals swam on until they reached an island beach just before the dawn. They pulled themselves upon the shore, bedraggled, cold, and beat, then staggered to the village on weary, wobbly feet. They were weary because they swam and swam in circles all night long. And they finally started swimming towards the island. And look at them, they climbed out onto the island. Look how tired they are. Oh my. Look at the monkeys, even tired just from resting on the back of the zebra. They're all so tired from swimming all night. That was a long time, don't you think? To be swimming around and around and around? Yeah. The people in the neighborhood had just begun to rise, and when they saw those animals, they had to rub their eyes. Let's rub our eyes too. They thought they saw an elephant, but wait, how could that be? And what's that little monkey doing in the cherry tree? Look, can you imagine waking up and looking out your window and seeing an elephant? And look at the other animals walking by. There's part of a tiger and a giraffe. What else do you see? They can't believe it. Look at the little dog, can't even believe it. He's looking out the window. See the doggy? He's going, wait a second. We don't usually see those animals on our island. Soon animals were everywhere and into everything. There's an ostrich in the outhouse. There's a hippo in the spring. There's a tiger in the tulips. There's a lion on the lawn. There's a python in the pantry. It went on and on and on. Oops, excuse me. There you go. There's a hippo in the spring. The people cannot believe it. Look at that. You can see why I love this book. I thought you would like it too. Mr. Hood was stacking wood and nearly jumped a mile when he found the alligator sleeping in his pile. Look. He jumped so high. Look how high he jumped. And Mrs. Dotty Daly, who grew daisies by the bunch, discovered that the zebra had been eating them for lunch. Did you hear the rhyme? Bunch and lunch. Yeah. And Miss Fanny Feeny found, according to the rumors, the silly little circus monkey swinging in her bloomers. Do you know what bloomers are? They're old-fashioned underwear. Look at. And there's the zebra eating the daisies. But everything changed quickly, like the turning of the tide. The night the abbot's shed caught fire with Emma Rose inside. From high above the abbot's farm, the tiger saw the shed. The sight of smoke and fire triggered something in his head. He jumped through flames 1,000 times back in his circus days. So he ran past all the people and he leapt right into the blaze. Whoa. Never, ever, 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 ever do that. Don't leap into the blaze. You take cover, right? You take cover. Then everybody panicked. Help! Help! What can we do? When from the raging fire, something burst into view. It was the most amazing sight, and everybody froze when they saw the tiger saving little Emma Rose. Look at this. They froze. The people didn't know what to do, but the tiger did. And Emma Rose got the ride of her life. Look at her. She's safe. The tiger saved her. People didn't know what to do, but the tiger did, right? The tiger's risky rescue changed everybody's mind. The animals weren't bothersome. The animals were kind. And so they lived together. Side by side, they got along. It didn't seem like anything could possibly go wrong. Oh, look, The camels giving rides, the elephants being a slide and spraying water on the children. Look, everyone's having such a good time. There's the bear riding a bicycle. Here's the tiger. He's being the backrest for the picnic. They really did get along, didn't they? Then Little Red, the messenger, came running with the word. Apparently a circus ship had sunk from what he'd heard. The animals are from that boat. They swam in from the bay. The greedy owner wants them back. He's gonna be here any day. So the people called a meeting and they quickly hatched a plan. No animal that came ashore would sail off with that man. See, there's the messenger. And here are the people having a meeting. Now they love the animals. They're so kind, right? The people want to save the animals and protect them. Oh dear, here comes trouble. The next day at the crack of dawn, a ship was at the pier, and up the lane marched Mr. Payne, whose voice was loud and clear. I am the circus owner. My ship sank in the murk. I've come to find my animals and put them back to work. Look at him. Would you like to go with him? No, me either. And I don't want the animals to go with him, do you? No, let's save the animals. Let's find a way. You can help. He hiked until he came into the center of the town. His face was red. He scratched his head. Let's scratch your head. He stood there with a frown. Mr. Payne looked high and low, but still he couldn't see the 15 circus animals of his menagerie. So let's see if we can find them. Do you recognize this guy? Yep. And how about here? She's wearing a cobra around her neck. And look at her baby. That's not a baby. That's the little monkey. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, do you see right here? Can you see what that is? Yep, that's the hippo. And look, do you see right here? That's the camel. What else can we find? Oh, I know another one. Wait. Let's see. Oh, there's an animal. Oh. Look at the tiger in front of the blanket, look. Yes. They're there, but they're hiding. They're camouflaged. Can you say camouflage? It's a fun word, isn't it? Oh, did you see the giraffe? Wait. I think you saw the giraffe. He's not a steeple. He's a giraffe. He's camouflaged too. He ran around the alleyways. He searched the village square. He even checked the chicken coop. His animals weren't there. Look, he's looking everywhere. Mr. Payne was tuckered out. His heavy chest was heaving. Then Little Red stepped up and said, I think your boat is leaving. Look. See Little Red? I think your boat is leaving, Mr. Payne. What do you think Mr. Payne should do? Adios, right? He ran off in a fit of rage. His ship was leaving sight. So he jumped into a rowboat and he rowed with all his might. Look, he ran down, missed his boat, and jumped on the rowboat there. So he could go and get onto his boat. His ship was leaving. And from that day, they like to say their lives were free of pain. It was a happy, peaceful place upon the Isle of Maine. Look, what a joyful way to live. Happy animals, happy people, happy children. Yay, hooray! Doo-doo. And that is the story of the Circus Ship. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I love this book. Have a beautiful day, And thank you for coming. See you again. Bye-bye.